So if you are wondering what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin and also what could be playing out next, then this here is the right video, because in this video, I am actually going to show you with different scenarios, also in different perspective, what could be the price of Bitcoin doing here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days. If you find that interesting, then please guys, hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So starting this analysis here in a daily time frame along with this Fibonacci retracement line, I took this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low area, because if you look at this price movement right now using this Fibonacci line, you can see very clearly, unless the price of Bitcoin is not breaking above this 0.618 Fibonacci line that is lying around 51,000, this price movement could still see some more shake out type of scenario, because we are aware the 0.618 here acted as a strong line of resistance when the price of Bitcoin was trying to break it to the upside. You can see we got a rejection, and again now we might be trying one more time to break it to the upside, but do not expect to see a parabolic move before price breaking out of this 0.618 line. Until we are not breaking out of this and flipping it to support, we should still be very careful, because we are aware between this 0.52 0.618 Fibonacci line, it looks like the price right now is being trapped. I mean, to the downside, the 0.5, which was around 46,700, was a strong line of support here, similar scenario, and to the upside the 0.618 acted at the resistance. So unless we are in between this line and going to see more of a range bound or consolidation phase, that should be absolutely okay with us, because we know the price here could be preparing for another impulsive move as soon as we break out of this 0.618 Fibonacci line. Because if it does happen, right, the price does flip this resistance to support and start this rally here to the upside, the next target for us is lying around 0.786 Fibonacci line, and that is around 57,100 price range. And let me tell you one thing guys, this 57,000 price range actually makes a lot of sense, not just only because of this Fibonacci retracement line, or even if you look at this as a Wyckoff's equivalent phase and we are starting this new impulsive movement, or with the help of this stand one stand scenario, doesn't matter whichever scenario you look like, the price could be still in favor of bulls, even if we are going to see some more shakeout type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. We know as long as the support of 0.5 is going to be there, the trend here could still continue this rally to the upward direction. And now why this price movement here to the upside around 57,000 makes sense, let me show you with this simple. And also a friendly reminder guys, we only have 12 more hours left to claim this $2,100 bonus. You have to follow these 3 simple steps if you are eligible to claim this bonus guys. What you can do is you can keep your deposit on the side and trade with this free money provided by Phemex. So this here is a great opportunity. You will find the registration link in the description down below guys. So now let's switch into our chart example, because you know we did talked about this bump and run reversal bottom scenario playing out for Bitcoin, because we said if we do manage to break out of this resistance line, we could be starting this new uphill run, just like as shown here in an example. Because according to this example, you can see as soon as the price of Bitcoin broke out of this resistance line, just like in the example, we are also seeing this new move here to the upside. And according to this example, you can see breaking out of this falling trend line, which temporarily acted as a resistance, could also result in this new uphill run. And this new uphill run is also in favor of bulls, indicating this 0.786 around 57,000 could actually be on the line. And what to expect if we do see some more shakeout type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin here in the immediate short term. Because if you look at this price movement in a daily, what we can do is we can simply add this moving average. We are aware this 20 exponential moving average right now here in a daily is one very strong line of support. You can see we had a really nice bounce as soon as we found support at this 20 exponential moving average, and this 20 exponential moving average is also going to be a strong line of support if we do see any sort of a price pullback type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. And not just only this 20 exponential, but also if you look at this using Williams alligator indicator, this Williams alligator indicator is still a bullish Williams alligator indicator. What does this mean? Whenever you see the price starting this new rally and this Williams alligator indicator, the green line at the top, red line at the middle, blue line at the bottom, this usually indicates the trend here might be in favor of bulls. And in a downtrend like this, you can see the blue line is now at the top and not the green line, right? In the uptrend, the green line is always at the top, blue line is always at the bottom. And in a downtrend, you can see the blue line is always at the top and the green line is always at the bottom. And now, after this crossover, you can see we said, hey, this here is a bullish crossover. I mean, the green line at the top and the blue line at the bottom. This could result in a movement here to the upside. So as long as the price is going to see the support from this 20 exponential moving average and also from this Williams alligator indicator, right? It's going to remain this bullish. The trend here could see strong support in case we see any sort of a pullback type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. So this is also one scenario you have to take into consideration because the indicators in a weekly and also these moving averages along with this Williams alligator indicator, they are still in favor of bulls, guys. And if you also look around this price range, yesterday we talked about this one very interesting scenario which was forming double bottom type of scenario. Let me show you here in a 4-hour time frame for better understanding. So now if we look at this price action, you can see we did talk about this double bottom type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. The target of this double bottom is still open. I mean, if you look at this double bottom, a retest was also there, right? At this neckline area, we had a perfect retest. Price found a strong support at this line, the neckline area, which temporarily acted as a resistance. You can see it plenty of time. The same line acted as a support. We had a really nice bounce, but now we are seeing this pullback type of scenario. But according to this double bottom, our price target is still open, and this price target is lying somewhere around 51,700 to 51,800 price range. But if we monitor the price movement around this area, what does this pullback actually showing us right now? Let me show you with this very simple scenario. So this here is also in a daily time frame. If you monitor the price movement, not just as a double bottom, but if you look at this as a parallel channel, you can see, guys, this parallel channel also makes a lot of sense at this current stage. You can see the upper line here was a strong line of resistance. The lower line here was a strong line of support. So with each and every pullback, the lower line acted as a support. So now you can see this price movement, if we do manage to flip this resistance into support, right, then this could also lead to this movement here to the upper direction, because then we will be clearly breaking this resistance and turn it into support line. So that's why, guys, that's why also in a smaller time frame, this resistance line around 51,000 actually makes a lot of sense. And that's why until we are not breaking this resistance and turning it into support, we could expect some more pullback type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin, because this central line from this parallel channel, if you look at this central line, is also a strong line of support here. We can see the same line acted as the resistance, right? If you just focus around this area, so in case if you do see any sort of a pullback around the central line, which is lying around 48,700, we could be finding another strong support just like here, right? So that's why, guys, right now, doesn't matter whichever scenario you look like, unless the price is not breaking below this important line here of resistance to the upside, which is at 51,000, and to the downside, the important line of support 46,700 price range, we should be absolutely fine, even if we are going to see some more range bound type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin. But what if the price does actually manage to flip this resistance into support also here in a weekly? This 57,000 price range, does it make sense if you look at this in a technical point of view? Absolutely yes, guys, because if you look at the price structure here, let me show you with another example. So now you can see here, guys, if we look at this price action again in a 4-hour time frame using this ascending channel, because we are aware around this price range, we can see a parallel channel lying in between these lines. Let me make it red in color. So you can see here now, if we do manage to flip this resistance into support around this 51,000 range, right, then you can see the next possible target could also be around this top of this channel, this ascending channel, because every time when we had this price pullback at the bottom of the channel, we always tested the top of the channel. You can see here, we always tested the top of the channel, and only then we saw this pullback, right? So that's why for us also, if we do manage to break this resistance and flip it into support, the next target could actually be around this 0.7 786 Fibonacci line, which is lying around 57,000, and looking at this scenario, it could be around this top of this channel, the upper line area of this ascending channel. So let's see how these scenarios are going to play out here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.